Traffic. Check. More traffic. Check. Even more traffic. Check. And some more traffic. Check. And a handy rocket leaving the city so we can say goodbye to all of this traffic. Check. But that's not what we're going to do. We are going to fix this traffic. Today's city has been submitted by Leandro, who says, my city has less than 60% of traffic flow. I already have tried all the things I know to improve that, but no success so far. Could you help me on that? I watch a lot of your videos for City Skylines and I'm a big fan. Thank you, Leandro. Leave it with me, and I do appreciate your submission. If you would like to submit your city for a traffic fix, then please take a look at the link in the description below and then grab a cup of tea, sit back and relax as we fix this city. Okay, here we go in the city of Eaton by Leandro. They are playing with unlimited money, but to be honest, once you get to a city of this size, money isn't normally a problem. Let's just take a look at what's going on. So, population of 99,000 and rising by a lot. They've already hit Megalopolis. I think they've got all the tiles unlocked, but they are making money even though they're on unlimited money. People are pretty happy, which is good. What's your tax rate on out of interest? There we go, so we can have a look at that. Cool. Let's take a look at where some of the traffic problems are. If we zoom out a little bit, we can see over the back here horrendous amounts of traffic all leading in from the outside of the city. So this one over here is the edge of the map, and it is backed up all the way to the edge of the map. It's pretty horrendous. Let's just follow this all the way down to our first junction. Oh my goodness, there's so many people sat in their cars. They are literally sat in their cars for days and 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 days. I thought I was going to be able to do that all the way up to the junction, but I've not been able to take a big enough lungful of air. It's still going. Oh my goodness. And here we go to the junction. And then just so you get a rough idea of what's going on, coming in from the other side of the city is all of this as well. Good grief, that is nuts. And then it all meets at this intersection between the two highways. Now, I know your initial thought, if you've been watching my traffic fix series, is why don't we put like a little train and a car park over here, park and ride type setup like we did before, or with a subway or something like that. We could do that, but we're going to try and handle things a little bit differently. I like to do that to show you that there are different ways to handle these traffic problems, where we can see it still continues all the way down into the city. So something to keep in mind is we've got 2 lanes of traffic coming in from that way, 2 lanes of traffic coming in from that way, that basically goes down into 2 lanes. So already this is just never going to keep up with all of that traffic. But it all comes down to 1 lane over here. Everybody wants to come into the city down here. And then when they hit the end, so we get back to 2 lanes again, wiggly around, all down to 1 lane. They're all turning right this way. Yes, lovely peanut roundabout there. So what can we do about that? Well, let's just take the zoomed out view. So this is where they're coming in, and that's the little peanut roundabout, and most of them are turning right. And you do have some connections that we can make here, here, and here, which would help people that were getting to other parts of the city, because I bet if we use the in-game tool on this final little piece of road right here, let's find the name of this highway. There we go. We'll click on there. This route button. And we can see where they're all going. So some of them are going left, some are going straight on, most are going down here, then some are going up there. So if we connected here, that would help. Some are going up there. If we connected here, that would help. We go all the way along here, some are going up there. So if we connected that, that would help. So you could probably see where this is going. Let's add some more intersections. Just sort of looking, thinking, what's the best way to do this? I mean, I'm thinking this one here, we're going to bring up, go around the river and just connect up there. This one, I might just swing it out a bit and bring it in here, and we're just sort of spreading out the load a little bit. We might then find that instead of all this traffic coming down here, we might cause a bit of a bottleneck at the other end, but we'll just sort of see how that goes. There's a lot of space up here. We've got quite a few intersections in the middle. Some of these are an issue as well, but we'll get to that in a moment. So let's put down some of the built-in intersections, then we'll see how we can work on those. Right, I did all of that on pause, so none of the traffic disappeared. So we should find everybody just moves onto the new road. Yeah, that's good. And we've got an extra lane for coming off. So hopefully over time, we'll see this traffic go down. Unfortunately, a lot of these have already passed this junction, so they might sort of start coming off at this one here already. Some are using it. Fantastic. Can you get back on the road? I think you will. Very good. Yeah, and you'll all get back on the road as well eventually. So then they should use this coming down here. This is the first one. We've got a 6-lane road there. We don't really need that at the moment, so I'm going to upgrade that to a 4-lane and just sort of line that up in the middle there. There we go. So we've got the 2 lanes coming in, the 2 lanes going out, and nobody should be doing any hawky-balky nonsense. Good. And then we'll probably do the same down here. Although, actually, now looking at that, a 5-lane asymmetric will be better, because then we've got 2 for straight on, 1 for left. I'm leaving it in vanilla mode at the minute. We're not going to use any mods for any intersection lane tweakery just yet. We'll see how that goes as a start. So that should spread out the traffic now from all of those lanes down to 3 separate roads. As I said, that's going to take some time. We'll come back and check that. We do have this one here, which we could sort of hook up somewhere else. I'll leave it for now. You could just use that as a way of getting in and out of this area and have a separate little building here. Yeah, that'll be fine. Right, where's the next traffic hotspot before we come back and check that one? I mean, I might just look at the road on the end here and just see whether we could increase the amount of lanes on here. So we've got, yeah, I suppose that can go that way and those can go down there. What are they doing over here? They're all merging on. I mean, I'll be 100% honest with you. These two things are far too close together. So anybody's in this outside lane, I think this van's trying to do it, that wants to get across, they've got to do, maybe he's not doing it. He's just being a bit silly. Oh, no, he is. He's trying. He's going. Yeah, they've got to do all this sort of lane switching to get down here, which isn't great. Where does that lead? That just leads up into the middle there. I mean, I've got to be honest. I'm going to remove this. Yeah, I don't think you need it. Oh, that was an autosave. Quit some petite. Yeah, I think that's just going to keep all of this moving a little bit quicker from all of this stuff going on down here. I am thinking of just upgrading that so we get 2 lanes going around the corner, which would be a lot better. Let's just see if I can actually do that. Yeah, it's going to mean, I am going to anarchy that in. It's already 3-lane, isn't it? It's already 4-lane. Yeah, something like that. So if they want to go straight on, they can. But now we get sort of 2 lanes going round. So they can still cut across. Everyone's going to sort of freak out a bit while I do that. Just want to see if it actually makes any difference. Let's just watch this a second. Do you know what I'm going to do as well? Is this one at the end here, talking about a bit of lane mathematics, is upgrade that to 3. Because I want, yeah, that's what I want. That's why it didn't look right. I want the 2 that can go round, then the 3rd can go up here if it wants. Let's just watch this. I'm not expecting all the traffic to go down because you know what's behind all of this. But once the first few people have freaked out, yeah, look at that. Those that are going right, so off to the left of the screen, much quicker and smoother. I think that's definitely going to help get rid of all of this backlog that we saw up there. Excellent. And then this is definitely going to move through much, much quicker until it gets down to here, which is going to be part of people using this new road that we just put in, which is good. Oh, wow. Already it's gone down coming in. Look at that. So a lot of people are now taking this one off of here, which is to be expected. Well, let's just take a quick look at this junction here then. So immediately, we've got a whole load of traffic lights here. I don't think we need those. So let's remove those. You can just do them with the vanilla tool, but I'm just going to do them with that. It's a single point urban interchange, isn't it? It's all coming down to this point here, which is okay if it's working right. We don't want... I'm going to just do it the vanilla way. There we go. So that's fine. So what I'm checking is how many people are using this intersection here in the middle and how busy is that going to get? So there's a lot of people coming down that road, that's the road that was from that bit we've just worked on. A lot of people are coming down here. A lot of people are coming off. I'm just wondering whether we could assist these coming off of here with a little bit of lane work. We take one of these. let's do that and not upgrade. If we can sort of bring that off of here and turn anarchy off, I want to just do it normally. Oh, I've got a double lane thing on. No, thank you. I want that just to sort of go into here. Yeah, that'll do it there. And then I'm going to upgrade this. So this is basically, this is one of those things where it's not one size fits all. This is a case of, I see that we need this, so I'm going to add it in. But it might not be something you definitely need for your city. I'm just going to upgrade that and move it over. There we go. I want the extra lane. You see, as I move it, it's flipping. So the extra lane's at the bottom, the extra lane's at the top. And that's what I want. I want people coming up here and then coming over into this lane, so then they can go off to the right. Unfortunately, that one will still go straight on. If I downgrade this to 2 here, will it stop that happening? I don't think we're necessarily going to get in there. Oh, we've got traffic lights. Don't want that. Boink. Thank you very much. Get rid of that. What am I deleting here? Just want to see how this is set up. Yeah, we've sort of I wanted to get this little bit here as a 2. I mean, I'm going to leave it. Go on, get running. But then what we're going to do is we're going to turn off left turns right here. That was the plan. Mustn't forget to do that. So we're going to our road services. No right turns. So now all 3 of those are going straight on. Anybody that wants to turn is hopefully using this lane. There we go. Look, they're going to go up there. So that should lessen the amount of cars there. So this should go down, and then eventually that will go down. Just thinking if there's a better way I could draw this in. Let's just pause a minute and look. So nobody's turning right here, so we don't need that, do we? Because anyone coming down here isn't going straight on. So let's remove that. So then this could go back into 2 lanes each way, because wherever you go in here, there's 2 lanes straight on. You're not turning right. I mean, you're not turning right up there either if you just come down here. So actually, let's just get the lane math right, and it might just all work. So let's grab that, pop that back to that. I think it's already done it for us. Look, there we go. This one's definitely just going right. That one's going straight on. For some reason, that has got a right turn. Yeah, we don't need a right turn there because no one's going around that corner. So let's just turn that off there. There we go. And left. Yeah, they might want to go up there left. So actually, we could make that an asymmetric. Yeah, let's make that back to the 5-lane asymmetric. There we go. But we'll turn off the right-hand turn. Oh, I so wish we could do this by lane, but never mind. There we go. So that one lane, we now have a dedicated lane for left. But we also have another lane for left. So anybody coming up here hasn't put traffic lights in. No. So now this is a dedicated lane for going right. That is what I wanted to see. They're all sort of stopping back there. And normally I find that's because of this. So let's see if we can turn that off. We don't want that there. I've got to be honest, we don't want that there. Who's crossing to get into the middle here? We don't want that there or there. So let's turn that off. All these crossings aren't going to help. That's it, isn't it? There's no more in there that I can see. No. Okay, that's good. I'm not going to bother about all the lanes here. So that's being used like a U-turn. So people are coming up here and using it to go back, which they don't need to do, which is a little bit annoying. I'm going to grab that and I'm going to just put snapping on and bring that further back. So if they want to turn right, they can like do it way back here because there's a lot of cars coming down there, and just get them out of this intersection quicker. All right, let's just keep an eye on this for a few moments and see how it goes. I already want to do something. So if they're coming down there and using that as a U-turn here, I want to upgrade this because at the minute it's only 2 lanes. And I'm wondering if I could just get them to have a U-turn a bit sooner. I mean, we could literally add like a lane coming down there and going round. So they U-turn here instead of there, which might... I mean, I don't know. The traffic's gone down already anyway. Maybe let's just keep it as the thought of an urban, single point urban interchange. Can I just upgrade that? I know it's hitting the pillar there. Let's just pop that in. I really only wanted it at the end, but we'll do that. Oh man, there's lanes all over the place. What the heck are you all doing? So turning right, you're not turning right there, are you? So actually we probably didn't need that. Although there is plenty of lanes off to the left. Let's turn that off. Because if you're going right, you're coming down here and you're going right. So that's fine. So you're all going left, and I'm hoping this one here just does the super left, which it looks like it does up there. So that should be a lot better. And then when they come past all of that, they're then down to here, which is... What you don't want is you don't want this traffic backing up to this junction, because then it'd be a problem. And it doesn't look like it is. So the lights have changed. It's letting that side go. This is backing up, and this is actually going to back up a little bit for a while. Have you noticed the traffic coming in from the right has gone? Oh, there we go, it's back. That traffic from the right is down to like a few cars now. So this is going through a lot quicker. So I think if we just watch this for a minute, keep your eye on the traffic under the bridge off into the distance, I think we've really helped this intersection, this little junction here. Let's watch. One day I'm really hoping we get the traffic manager options in the new traffic mod to be able to tweak traffic lights, link them together, all that sort of good thing. But there we go. We've got a working single point urban interchange and all that traffic's gone over there and this is doing okay. Look at that. Brilliant. That's great. We've got a bit of parking going on here. To be honest, I'm going to allow it because reasons. It's not making any difference. So let's go back to where we added on. So this was that big, long traffic coming in, and we added on this extra. Here we go. Oh, I'm getting lost. I'm getting lost. So that was all traffic, wasn't it? All along there, which it isn't. So some are going down there, which is the one we just fixed. Let's just go in and check. Yep, that's fine. Let's back it out so we don't get lost. There we go. And if we go along here and turn left. So what's happening now is a lot of cars coming from that way are not turning down there. They're going straight on and they're all hitting this one together with that traffic and coming in past the lake. All right, that's fine. Well, let's have a look down here. Well, we've basically got the same. It's a single point urban interchange, more or less the same. So I'm just sort of keeping an eye on what's going on. And already I think we need to just do a bit of tweaking. So here we've got traffic lights, which I think we need. We don't need any there. We have got some there. Is that the same one? Yeah. There's none there. We don't need those ones there. I'm going to take off all the crossings because people aren't or shouldn't be walking down those highways. That one's okay. I'll take away that one. Actually, I'm going to take away that one. If they want to cross, they can come here and use that. Check there's none underneath. No. Slightly different setup here. Before, they were all trying to go right. Here, they're basically all trying to go straight on. And there is a left there as well. So let's do the asymmetric road. I'm going to do it in two places. This one here. We're going to add it there. And then we're going to add it here as well. So we get the double lane, then we get the left lane. And then when they go on, I'm going to add it here as well. So we get a left lane there. And I'm just wondering whether those asymmetric roads will help. Let's just watch that for a minute. We've still got this crossing here because I upgraded the road. I had a little comment the other day. I was doing asymmetric roads and things in Kettlewick. Yeah, we didn't want these, did we? Let's put them all back. We didn't want that. We didn't want that. I had a comment saying, oh, you never get that many in real life and all that sort of comments. You do. You do. You get them at an end of a road. Quite often you'll come down a road like this, like here, and just at the end you'll get like a little extra lane for turning. Doesn't happen very often. But when it does, it's really helpful. And like here as well, I'm hoping that that is all going to go down. That is a lot of traffic now that's coming through there. It's this bit here. It's stopping so often. What is going on here? It's a big area that's got... Do you know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to move this away from here. We just don't need it that close. We've got one there. If I just bring it in here instead, can you allow me to go in the middle? That's the one I'm looking for. There. If we bring it in there instead, that's going to add a traffic light on the ends here. It's also going to add one there, which we're going to remove just to keep things going. And then I'm going to just delete this one here because it's one of those cases of a junction too close to another junction, and it's just not good enough. What we want to see is this traffic just going for it. When it goes, I want it to go like that. Through, and don't stop. Unfortunately, we still do have that. We do have that traffic light. And then it's just going to cause a bit of hawky-balkiness up here. I think once it gets going, it should be okay. There's a lot of traffic to get through. So we're going to come back and check this one. Oh, we're getting another autosave. There we go. Which is, so we know where it is. It's right on the end here. We do have another junction there, but I don't want to sort of attach that to the outside. So we'll leave this one and we'll come back to it in a bit and see how it goes. Right, while that's running, oh, we've just passed 100,000 population in the city, so it's slowed down a bit on the people wanting to move in, which is good. I'm also going to say you can sort of work on that yourself with your taxation. You know, you can bump the taxes up and try and make it less nice for people to move in, that is a fair way of playing the game. You know, that's no problem if you think you've got enough people, but it's sort of going up, going down. We'll just leave that running. I did want to take a quick look at your mass transit to see how that is going. So you've got 4 buses, you've got 5 subway, you've got your planes coming in and out, which is good. Let's just take a look at your buses. Usage is nothing. So we'll need to see where they are. Tram lines, nothing. Subway, train, sorry, tram, subway. Subway's okay. I don't know where they actually are. And your air is pretty good. Let's just look where your subway lines are. So they're all green, which will make it difficult to find. Here we go. So you've got them looping in and out. There's your truck. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change all of these to red, just so it makes it a bit easier to see. Hopefully. Is that easier to see? Yeah, sort of. It's against this, which looks a bit green. So anyway, we can see where the subways are. So you do have them going in and out of your main area. You don't have subway here yet, but there's not many people living there. So that is not too bad, actually. You've got some loops going around to all the main areas. That's fine. I'm probably not going to mess with those too much. Train lines, you're only using for cargo by the look of it. Yeah, you've got a lot of cargo trains coming in, although they're not all being used. Would I add trains to this city? It doesn't seem small enough. Sorry. Blech. It doesn't seem large enough to add trains from one side to the other with the subway coverage you've got. Right, let's find another traffic hotspot while hopefully this goes down. I'm just looking at this one over here, actually. So most people are going straight on. Yeah, these little peanut things, they're good. But when you've got like a load of cars coming in, 2 lanes, and then it's like only 1 lane going off, it just never seems enough to just keep things going. It's like, oh, they keep stopping. Oh, we're changing lanes. It's a little bit annoying. I'm going to remove that crossing there to down here somewhere. Can I add that in? Yeah, we're going to add that in there and remove that one. So you can cross over down there. I'm going to remove that one. We've got the ones down there, which is fine. Can we upgrade these at all so they just give us more lanes coming off? Please, I want 3 lanes. Let's go 4 lanes. So if I go... that's going to make it go a bit weird. What is that in a minute? That is only 2 lanes, isn't it? I'm trying to line it up so it makes the most sense. If we go like that, I mean, we've got 2 lanes coming off, but they've still got to get across from here. So if we go 3, 3, 3, like that. I'm just sort of looking at the way the lanes are marked. So we do get an extra lane that they can come over into. I'm hoping that once they get over into these 2, then they're already nicely and smoothly over there. You've got all these boneheads crossing the roads, which really don't help. What we can do to stop that is give them a better way to get across. Let's try that. It's got a bridge going over the top. Some people are using it already. I just want to see whether people just stop being boneheads and actually use it. Is there a traffic light there? Oh, darn it, there is. Was that like added in because I upgraded the road? Quite possibly. Let's just make sure there wasn't one there as well. Well, there we go. Look, this has gone down. It's all working a bit better. This has all gone down. Yeah, excellent. And they're walking over the top. So they will do it. They will do it. You might still get the Wally that will walk underneath. That is sort of a little bit of realism. But look, they're going up and over the top. They're using the bridge. They're not walking on the road and things are moving better. And as we come down here, we've got a nice little traffic light control crossing and everybody's using that quite happily. Yep. And it's all moving on. Excellent. Let's find another hotspot. Actually, just back here where we remove that intersection for the middle, if you remember, it's left these roads up here. So I think what I'm going to do is delete these from up the middle here. Let's go all the way to the end. There we go, like so. And we've got 4 lanes that are coming down there. And I might just put in just a 4-lane road through the middle here. Let's grab that. If we can try and get this sort of lined up, mostly central, that would be good. That could come all the way through just to there. There we go, excellent. And then we could connect this up. Let's pick this one. Put it onto... What's it on? Oh, it's on upgrade. That's why. Let's try that. There we go. I want it on this one. Get the 2 coming out. Very good. And if we sort of line it up, they'll do that. Very good. So we've still got that road coming down there. And then... let's have a look. We could sort of just connect these up at various spots. It might just give cars an extra way in and out of these 2 areas, as long as we don't make it too nice for them to do so. If we go straight across there, what I mean by that is we're not putting super fast roads in. That's not quite lined up, is it? If we go like through the end there. Yeah, there we go. We'll try something like that. And there's a bit of a traffic light in the middle. It's not going to encourage everybody to take this, but it might just sort of help a little bit. Do you know what, actually? Why don't we add in a roundabout? Let's add in a medium-sized roundabout with a tree. There we go. Keep it all moving. We'll take out the traffic lights there and there. And hopefully we haven't just caused a traffic chaos by doing that, but I think we should be okay. We're going to add another one over here. There we go. And then we're going to take out traffic lights there and there. Have I just made a huge mistake doing that? Or are people going to love me for it? I don't know. I might just delete this whole thing in a minute. There's more traffic lights at the end. Please don't add traffic lights when I don't want traffic lights. Thank you kindly. Move along. We'll see how that goes, because having more ways to get in and out of areas is always good. That's going to lessen the burden on the other side and some of these really close, because the other option was just to delete all of that and to delete this intersection up here, because this is far too close, but there's not much traffic running along the back here, so we should be okay. We'll see. Again, I'm going to pop back and see. Let's remove that. I'm going to remove these crossings as well, just to keep people going. And what we could do as well, I mean, there's not a lot of paths in between different areas here, is we could just add a few path connections. Just like that. Nothing. Oh, good grief. Nothing too steep, nothing too complicated. That is way too steep. Let me fix that. There we go. It's even better. Now it's fun to get up and down that one. There we go. It might do the same on the other side, but we're just going to imagine there's some steps on there. But that might just help with the traffic as well, because now people are walking across rather than walking across the bridge rather than trying to cross over on the roundabout. I'm still thinking I might delete this. I've just like sucked a whole load of traffic in here. Let's just see if it goes down. If not, I might just delete that, because now everybody's coming down to go in there. Let's just walk away and just see how this is going over here. Yeah, this is where I'm thinking. So this is back at the end here. Remember this one, don't we? Yeah, it's just not getting through quick enough. I'm thinking this, because this is where it's all holding it all up. I'm thinking this could do with the roundabout as well. Let's go for a large one with trees. Make it look really nice. It's got lots of lanes coming in. Let's just keep an eye on all the traffic from under that bridge and see whether it goes down. Look at that. It has gone down. Let's just move down here. Yeah, so now all of this is going to move a lot quicker through here. That car's so excited, he was wiggling like a maniac. And then it shouldn't be very long until all of that goes down. Now, I am thinking under here, do we need the traffic lights? Because there's barely any cars coming from the other direction. I'm going to turn these traffic lights off. Where's my cursor? There it is. Let's sneak under here. Let's turn those off. And I bet super duper very quickly this is going to go down. Let's just keep our eye under here on all that traffic off into the distance and see how that goes. So it is going down. If we just come out from under this bridge and zoom out, so we can see all the traffic down here. But when we come up to, here we go, look, it's breaking up already. Before we even get up to this new intersection that we popped up here. So that was all backed up there. Not anymore. It was all backed up down there. I mean, it's still a bit busy where they do their hawky-walky lane switching. But so far, that is working much, much better at getting people into the city and spreading them out. It does just start slowing down here a little bit, but they are coming through a big junction and intersection. But other than that, they are continuing to move. Fantastic. Back to this addition in the middle here. I mean, it's not too bad. It's like when they're trying to get in and out that it causes a problem. I mean, I put these little teeny tiny roads in here thinking I was doing them a favour by not making it like a really good place to drive through. But let's add 4-lane roads. So now they'll get dedicated turning lanes and all that sort of thing. I'll do the same at the bottom as well. There we go. So that should be easier to get in and out for you. It's not added traffic lights. No. Let's just check up here. It's not added traffic lights. Don't forget there is parked cars here, so it's always a little bit worse than it looks. So that's going okay. This is still busy coming down here. And what I'm going to do actually is upgrade that to 6 lanes, just because we've got the space on the roundabout. Because you'll notice whenever we add more lanes coming in, it adds more lanes on the roundabout. So if I upgrade that, I want to get that in the middle. Okay, let's just turn off all snapping. Snapping like that. There we go. Excellent. So it's just help with some more lanes coming through. That should be good. And just keep things moving, hopefully. Hopefully, question mark. Maybe. I mean, if you look at the traffic up the top there, coming around the corner, it's not too bad. So as long as the traffic to the right stops backing up, it'll all start going through and we should be okay. So was this the best idea I've ever had? No. Is it working anyway just because we're alleviating all sorts of traffic everywhere and the traffic shouldn't be too much, and the higher my voice goes, the more likely it sounds like it was a good idea? Yes. Sort of. Let's have a look to the right and see what's going on. I mean, this is a ridiculously short junction. Do you know what would absolutely, oh man, it's auto saves all over the place today. What would really solve the problem here? And I mean, the people that live here are going to absolutely hate me for this. But just a roundabout. We could just squeeze a small one in. Although we've only got so many lanes coming. Why does it like take away some of the lanes? Oh, it doesn't. It just looks weird. That's bigger than it should be because of the size of the roads that are coming in. Oh man, I just want to make this a bigger road so they've got more lanes coming out. Hoik! Does that help? And this road here is far too big, but you've got 6-lane roads everywhere anyway. And they're all sort of, they're one-way roads, aren't they? Oh, which way is this one going? Up. Oh, okay. Well, look, it's helped now because they've got a dedicated left coming out. Yeah, I think it's all right. It's not the worst thing ever, but it's still moving. So that's good. Up here, I noticed some traffic. Oh, let's have a look. Looks like to me we need a dedicated turning lane. Boink. Have a dedicated turning lane. We'll give you one as well, so you don't feel left out. That'll be good. Coming into the roundabout is okay. Moving along here is okay. Yep, that's fine. All of this is looking good. Let's find that other hot spot that I spotted earlier. Yeah, it was coming up here. So that's where we were working before over there. It was coming up here to the industry section. I mean, you've got these 2-lane highways that sort of go all over the place. And sometimes it isn't enough. Sometimes one more lane, bro, is exactly what you need. So we are going to add... I'm going to actually make this... I'm going to make it a 3-lane all the way along here. I've got to make sure I'm doing this the right way, like so, just to help everybody coming down here. And they can, if they want to turn off a little bit sooner, they can. I'm going to be very careful. What I don't want to do is face this the wrong way and accidentally cause a load of traffic to despawn. There we go. So there was no reason for that to drop down from a 3 to a 2. There we go, look. And then when they hit up here, I mean, a lot of them are going to be moving over, which is fine. In a minute, hopefully they'll sort that out. And then they're coming off and going off into the city in different places, and that's okay. So this is sort of working. It's just this hawky-balky lane switching thing I hate to say. We see it a lot on City Skylines too. I mean, they've got to change lanes somewhere. And in all fairness, we saw it on City Skylines 1 as well. But I think the fact that we've got the extra lane and they've got more space to do it, if we just sort of keep an eye on this, you can see how far back the traffic goes. Nowhere near as bad as it was before. And what's good, actually, I'm watching them move over. They're moving over one lane at a time. So it's a bit hard to see. If we go down here, so that green car moved from the... Oh, he's staying in that one. Yeah, but anyway, some of them are moving from here to here. There we go. That white Corvette or whatever it is did it. So they're moving one lane at a time, which is the way you would do it in real life. You know, you wouldn't just... Well, some idiots would. Go right across all 3 lanes. You would do one lane at a time, and it's sorted. So we've given them the option now, and that's good. So that is working much better. How is it the other side? So it's not as bad as it looks, because you've got all the parked cars on the side. That's all moving. And we've got a nice roundabout at the end here they're using. Nice. And then off of this junction here, where they're all going into the city, again, it's getting super, super busy. We've got 3 lanes coming through here, and then they're all getting dropped down to 2 lanes. and then back to 3 lanes and down to less lanes, and it's all sort of crossing over into this here, which is causing a lot of problems. So it all again comes down to a single point urban interchange, and they all want to sort of go up there. Oh, that's another autosave. I'm going to need a big sip of tea for this one. All right, I'm going to try something here. We're going to remove this. We're going to remove this. I'm going to leave this connection going through here. Am I going to add another one off there? I don't think I am. If they were coming down here, they can't actually get up there. So they'd come down here, turn around the roundabout and go back. So I want them to come in here instead. But this is just causing so many problems that I'm going to remove all the little offshoots, and hopefully that will help. Just thinking whether I want to do that. Yeah. Oh, man. That can continue on, and then I really want to upgrade that. Is there a larger 2-lane highway, 5-lane asymmetrical, 4 splurge? What the heck? I've got all sorts of roads in here from Road Builder, haven't I? That's what's going on. Yeah, I don't want the 4-lane 2-way highway. I basically want to take this out as well. We'll reconnect that up, don't worry. Yeah, so that's got your lane maths back again. That goes up over the top. That connects in there. We've got the lane maths going on and off. That's fine. We've got this road going through here, which doesn't need to be so vast now that we've changed some things up. So I might sort of just downgrade that through here. There we go. So they can still cross over from one way to the other if we like. And then they're all going to sort of freak out and try and come down here. And I want to just make sure we've got enough lanes coming in and out here. This one will get upgraded just so we've got dedicated turning lanes and enough lanes coming in and out, down and round, off and on. There were some words there that I was saying. Now, I know a lot of people are going to use this, so we're going to upgrade these. So this is definitely going to be 2 lanes along here, which is going to get people in, and then we're going to have 2 lanes down here, which means I want 3 lanes in here, which will work like that, which will make better use of that roundabout, which is good. I am thinking of upgrading that, so we've got 4 lanes, but it seems to be okay until cars come down there, yeah. And they'll just sort of start freaking out. So if I went 4 lanes just on those 2, am I going to then mess them up? I know these first few are going to be messed up, but let's just... Yeah, I don't feel I need to do that. No, let's put that back. Let's put it back to what it was. Sorry. There we go, like that. So we've definitely got the 2 they can follow around to there. And it's not very often cars are coming down this way, so we'll see how that goes. That roundabout is a weird shape now. Okay, so once this has gone down, once they've all got round that roundabout that I've made a weird shape, we should be okay. Let's watch that traffic there on the left in the distance and see what happens. Please stop doing weird hawky-pawky things. It was better before, wasn't it? What have I done? Oh yeah, it was 2 lanes, wasn't it? And I've managed to make it a 3-lane by mistake. So let's just watch. Oh, okay, it's backing up here now. Really just want to keep this all going. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to take off that crossing there and that crossing there. I just want people to go, go, go. Don't stop. No traffic lights, please. To the next roundabout. Probably don't need both crossings because we've got 1 there. So let's leave that moving through. How many lanes we got there? So we're going 3 down to 2. We definitely could do with an asymmetric here going this way. So it stays 3 lanes, 3 lanes, 3 lanes, and you get a dedicated left down there. Oh, okay, look at that. It's gone down here already, which is great. So let's just go this side. Keep an eye on all of this up to under the roundabout, and hopefully that'll all go down rather quickly. Okay, it all seems to have just slowed down a bit, doesn't it? Let's just have a look what's going on. So people are moving down here. They're hitting this other roundabout. So that's okay. There's only like a couple of vehicles left there and a load of parked cars. Yeah, it's people crossing again, isn't it? It's this crossing here. Well, we know what to do about that. There we go. People are using the bridge. Some are still using the road. Let's just give them a little bit of time to realise that there's a better way that doesn't risk a life and limb. Stop walking across the road, please. Yep, there we go. Didn't take them long. I also removed the other crossings that were on the roundabout and we moved them a little bit further down, which we've done before. And they've stopped walking across the road, which means this is going down, this is going down, and all of this is going down. Excellent. This is also something I'd recommend as well. If you're sort of leaving roads hanging like this, probably because you're going to expand further out that way, I would just connect them up. Let's grab that. Let's do this. Can I just go straight round? Oh, we've got the double road thing on. Yeah, just like that. So if anybody's coming down this road, if they need to turn around, they can do so in a safe place. Let's just check out the added section in the middle. Yeah, it's busy. There's a lot of parked cars, but everything's going really well, which is exactly what we want to see. So maybe it wasn't the worst idea ever after all. Well, the city is up to over 110,000 population and making over $500,000 an hour. It is absolutely humming. Leandro, thank you very much for sending that in. And if you want me to fix your city, check out the link below. I also want to say thank you to all the patrons you can see whizzing across the screen now. It's only with your help I'm able to continue this channel and all these traffic fixes and the Kettlewick UK build that you can see on the screen. So if you enjoyed this, leave a thumbs up. Maybe subscribe if you're not subscribed already. If you want to enjoy weekly videos just for patrons, head on over there and check that out. Links to everything in the description below. Thank you very much for all of your support. Have a great day, and I will see you all very soon for the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.